Folsom Project. I'm Louis A. Scott. I hope you enjoyed today's segment. Today, I'm talking to Lee. Lee is the clerk in the college courses, and I'm telling you, one of the smartest people in Folsom State Prison. You talk about dealing with statistics, the math class for college, oh man, that's a brain buster. But somehow Lee gets people to understand it in the most basic terms. Lee, come on in, man, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Hung Lee. I've been working with college students for the last 7, 8 years. I really enjoy doing it.
Now, what does it do for you to be able to watch individuals succeed, and especially when you're helping them get their AA?
Well, I like seeing their faces, when they're able to achieve something, when they're able to solve a problem, and because I watch them as they come in and they're stressed out. Everyone knows statistics is real hard, so they're thinking they're not able to pass it, and just to be able to see their faces as they solve a problem, complete their homework, and it brings me joy to see that.
Now, I want to know what prompted you to start promoting education on this side of the wall. We've had conversations before, and you were telling me what it was like for you growing up in school. So give the audience, a little background information. What was it like for you to grow up in school over here?
So, I mean, coming from Vietnam, my household, we like, it's real difficult trying to transition to school because of the language barrier and just not having that support at home with education, as far as having parents that could teach us the stuff, and just goes like parent-teacher meetings and stuff like that. So it was difficult, and in the beginning I teased a lot, because I wasn't able to speak the language. I looked different. So it really, when I found a footing in school, it really drove me to do better and try to fit into American culture.
So education made you want to fit into the American culture. What drove you to the gangs, that gang lifestyle?
Well, as later on, as school got a little more difficult, I probably got a little bit more lazy and just didn't give as much effort to the school, and just coming home. Parents was working. I had the structure there at home, the support in education. I took the lazy route, and I found friendships with other gang members that had the same struggles as I did. Dealt with the bullying as kids. That wasn't good in education, and I found them.
We were talking, and you say that you lost someone very close to you on a night of celebration. What was that like?
It was difficult because it was pretty much I lost 2 friends in the span of 2 days. Over there we were mourning him and of gang violence. For a long time, I blamed myself for both of those things. And it took a toll on me where I was always angry all the time. I saw enemies. I saw enemies at every corner. I just saw shadows, and so I lashed out at the world.
So, a part of you being a mentor and a part of you being, a tutor over here, is that part of your rehabilitation?
Yes, big time. I mean, for a long time, I just hated people. I woke up every morning and I told myself, I hate people. I hated them. I hated everything about them. What I discovered was that it wasn't that I hated people, it's more that I hated myself. I hated myself for just not fulfilling the potential that I had growing up, and it was just a big thing that happened. And so I found education. When I went back to education, and I discovered that as long as I worked hard, things would come easier. And as I started learning more, it drove me to pass that along to the next people, and I started helping other people with their education, and then it from there, it evolved to me being able to relate to other people. And I found that the people that are around me share the same struggles, the same problems, and I form bonds with people, and it just I don't wait. I don't.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
You wake up every morning?
Yeah, I wake up every morning now thinking about how I can help out the next man, how this guy's doing, and I started liking people again, and I started liking myself.
What does it do for you when you're able to sit down with a young man that reminds you of your younger self, right? What messages are you able to convey to him to keep him from making the same mistakes you've made?
I tell them to work hard. I mean, guys come in, they think school is hard, they think they're not smart. I tell them as long as they work hard, that things will come easier. And guys see it, you know. And then by the end, as they go along, they work hard, they're able to do it better in school. And I see them pass it along to the next guy, and I see them start helping out other people as well.
What is most surprising to you? Who's been your most surprising student this past year? Because I talked to a guy that was 72 years old that got his BA. What does it do for you to see, you know, stories like that just unfold in front of you?
Oh man, it's big because so I had this guy. He came in. He was struggling in statistics. So he took the class. So my biggest thing, what happened was I failed him really because I thought that he would be able to pass the class without needing too much of my help, and so but he ended up not passing the class. So I took it upon myself I told him to re-sign up, and we're gonna do this the right way. And for the last few months, I sat him down. I went about it the right way, like a legend.
It touches my heart because I know how important education is, and education plays a pivotal point in a person's life, and it also is a deciding factor whether a person comes back to prison or not, right?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I don't think I would have ever been able to rehabilitate myself if it wasn't for education. Because just being in education and just learning, the more I learn, the more the more I learn about things, the more I want to go out and learn about more other things. And being in education drove me to participate in self-help groups and help other people, and just learn more about myself as well as other people.
If you could talk to your younger self right now today, what would you tell your younger self?
Tell them stay in school. Education, that's the biggest thing. I mean, so for me, I thought I didn't have the support, but I never asked for it. So just ask for the help, and people will give it to you.
Lee, I thank you, man. Thank you very much for making time for this interview, because you know I've been chasing you.
Yeah. Thank you for coming by and listening to my story and putting it out there.
Hey, well, thank you, brother. You have a good day. And I'm Louis A. Scott with the Folsom Project.